Hey guys, welcome. Oh my god. Welcome to my channel. Yeah. Alright, let's be serious. So today I'm gonna showcase this painting that is backlit. I'm gonna showcase this painting that I started on my 2 live streams. If you want to see like some real-time action of this painting, it's on my channel. There's like 2 live streams on there. There's like 6 hours of that, as well as the rest of the painting will be on my Patreon, link in bio. So this video, I don't really think it has a purpose besides just showcasing this painting. So if you want to see that and some like B-roll and stuff, then just keep watching. Oh wait, I forgot. I'm going to actually talk about this painting and just express my process, as well as express the loathe/love that I had creating this. Okay, so yes, check it out. I'm gonna be the cameraman. See, we're going this way. Okay, so I'm just going to get myself together. I found out that because I'm using some, oh, you can't even see me. Wait, okay, let's relocate. I found out that because, why am I out of breath? I'm so fat. So I found out that because I'm using some toxic things, that I should probably protect myself. So you don't necessarily have to wear protection. Yes, you do. But you are okay. You don't have to wear protection. But when you're working with like cadmiums and like leads, they can be toxic, but only if you're consuming it in like large quantities. So as long as you wash your hands after you finish painting, you should be okay. But just to be on the safe side, I wear gloves because my son and my dog are always like all over the place. So if I just boom boom, I don't poison everybody in my house as easily. Take it with what you will. And then you look like you're doing something, you know? Okay. So I know that right here I'm not actually applying the safe painting practices that I just discussed, but that's only because I didn't realize this way later into the painting, because I had just got some new paint and realized that they were toxic. So alright, so on to the reason why I said that I have like a love-loathe relationship with this painting. So this painting started off as me just wanting to paint something different besides a portrait of a human being. And I was thinking, you know, let me just stream live, that could be fun. So I decided to stream live for the first round, and I didn't really get that far. And then the second time I streamed live, I was thinking, you know, I have faith in myself. I am going to alla prima this painting and bust it out. That didn't happen because I overthought this entire thing, similar to how I overthink everything. And I don't know, maybe I just don't really understand the fundamentals that are required to paint alla prima, possibly, but that just didn't work out. So what you see when the clips just started off is where I left off with the live streams, and I just decided to just go into the painting and just do my best to make it look as good as I possibly could after what I did. Even after all of that, of me attempting alla prima, I still had faith that I could do something quickly with this painting, but I just kept overworking the paint, and just I don't know, I put so many layers of paint on this thing because I just couldn't get the right colors. I'm not sure if it was my color mixing, or I have no idea what the problem was, but this painting was pretty difficult for me. I feel like it was necessary though, because I really learned a lot from this painting. It was like a stepping stone to the next painting, and I've learned what not to do because of this painting. So this painting was actually very useful. Even though it didn't end up how I wanted it to, it did have a good purpose. And you know what really bothers me the most about this painting is after working on it for just a few hours, it actually looked pretty good. Like, you could see noticeable brush strokes and the colors were pretty appropriate, but for some reason I just went back to it and just kept working on it over and over and over. So I think my proportions were just off, so I just kept going back and forth to it to try to make them right. So next time, one of the things I will do is make sure my proportions are right before I go further into the painting. Another thing that bothered me a lot about this painting was I wasn't totally sure about how to do the background, so I kept going back and forth with the background over and over. It was just stressing me out so much. Like, I would just like lay there and just stare at it. I just kept going over and over in my mind, just thinking like, what do I want to put for the background? I wanted it to look like more painterly, but I didn't achieve that. But anyways, I figured, you know, I always am down for some filigree, so I attempted to paint some filigree. That's what it looks like, I guess. But yeah, so there's the background. This painting ended up being me just glazing the life out of it because I just couldn't get it to look how I wanted it to. I think I'm pretty content with the overall look of the final painting, but it just wasn't what I was going for. But the next one is going to, I am sure of it, be a lot more painterly, as I would prefer. And I can't say that painterly style portraits is what I would prefer, but when I see them, I'm very attracted to them. So I just want to see if I am capable of painting that way because it looks so cool and like natural. I feel like painting the way that I painted this painting looks sort of contrived and just unrealistic. I'm not sure if it's the colors or just what I was doing, but the next painting is going to be, I'm going to take a completely different approach, which is cool. And I'm proud of myself for getting through this painting because it was a struggle, let me tell you. But yeah, so I'm going to serenade you now with some music, and I'll probably come back in a little bit. Okay. Also, I've uploaded like an hour-long version of this time-lapse onto my Patreon if you want to check it out. I know I said that already, but I talk fast, so maybe you didn't catch it. Okay. So if you notice all these specks like in the painting, this is because I've been using disposable paper towels to clean my brush in between strokes. I read that you're supposed to just use lint-free paper towels, but I don't have access to that. So as an alternative to disposable paper towels, I found these kitchen rags. They're cotton. I'm just gonna wash them every time they get dirty. And since I've been using these, I haven't had the issue of the lint all over the painting. So, and they're also aesthetically pleasing and match my tablecloth. So I have to say, so it's not like necessarily that Rachel, like you see Rachel Drapp's paintings and you know that they are hers because she paints with a direct painting technique. It's not necessarily my goal to strive for that per se, but how would I know that unless I nailed that technique first? Because I think that I've gotten pretty comfortable with glazing. But I want to nail alla prima, and I want to nail directly, like painting. Like I mix my color and I apply and I render a little and I'm good, you know? Not overworking. I need to master not overworking the paint. I have not done this yet, but I plan to in the future. So until then, I guess, to be continued.